Good morning, everyone. We are headed south, climbing up Blood Mountain. It was a rough night last night. It was. I didn't get much sleep. That wind was just blowing all night long with all the fog and rain and moisture. Honestly, I think my hammock is as wet as it's ever been on this whole trip. Just after that one night with getting hit with all that wind all night long, but we survived. Luckily, I didn't get like crazy cold. The weather forecast for tonight seems to have worsened as well, so the wind is supposed to continue. So really thrilling last 2 nights on the trail, full of wind and fog and moisture, but just the AT saying goodbye to me, I guess. Well, we'll continue up Blood Mountain. I don't expect any views, but we'll see what we see. I showed yesterday the shoe tree at Neil's Gap. No, the tree doesn't actually produce shoes. People throw their shoes up there. And why, you might ask? Well, I've heard 2 answers to that question. Answer 1 is all the nobos that get on the trail have certain expectations, certain aspirations, certain dreams about what the trail is and should be. And by the time they get over Blood Mountain, they realize it's not for them. This Neil's Gap here is the first major highway after you start the trail going north. And people throw up their shoes, say I quit, call a ride, call a shuttle to get out of here and head back to where they came from. B, the other thing I've heard is at Mountain Crossings is the outfitter right there, and people just buy new shoes there and throw their old shoes up in the tree. It's probably a combination of both, if you ask me. So we're right about near the top of Blood Mountain, but this spot right here, just like 3 years ago maybe, there was a guy sitting there. This must have been in March, and it was actually kind of sunny, a little cool, right, but sunny. He's sitting there meditating, and this great huge rattlesnake, maybe one of the biggest I've ever seen, comes crawling out of the bushes right towards him. And you know, when you meditate, you have your eyes closed, you're concentrating on your breathing or something. This man luckily opened his eyes right before the rattler got to him. Jumped out of his seat. It was a big rattler though. But I'm almost certain we won't see any of those today. And let's be fair, the snake, he wasn't trying to do anything wrong. He just sensed something warm and was trying to crawl over to some, what he thought probably was warm rocks to warm up. There just happened to be a man sitting there. But here's the top of Blood Mountain, the Blood Mountain shelter area. Here we are. Preacher's Rock. Well, look at this. We're able to sneak in a view. Got under the clouds a little bit here at Woody's Gap. what surprises me is how many cars are here on a Tuesday midday with this kind of weather. It's bizarre. Kind of crazy looking at the map. Right now I am right here. Just a little more to go. It is nice to be out of that cloud. Here's another little view this side of Woody Gap. Well, this afternoon has turned really nice. I can handle weather like this. This is the weather I was hoping for. But I know it's going to rain tonight and a lot tomorrow. In fact, I've come across several trail maintainers and they're all very aware of the weather. Oh, hey, you know it's going to rain tomorrow, right? It's going to rain tomorrow. Well, youngest son of mine, I have hung my hammock for what appears to be maybe the last time on this through hike. I'm letting it dry out a little bit, that's why I have it hung funny, but here's where I'll spend the evening. Hey everyone, turned into a decent day. Took a little while, but I'm looking forward to a nice peaceful night. I'm camped here really close to Cooper Gap. When I got to Cooper Gap though, the wind was blowing up through the gap and I'm like, no, I don't want to do that again. So I hiked a little ways out of Cooper Gap and found this hopefully relatively mellow spot. I think it'll be okay. Thanks for watching. It's the last night. I guess we'll see you tomorrow for one more go at this. Oh, the rain's supposed to come in about 10 p.m. I think. And then I think it's just supposed to keep raining all day tomorrow. So we'll just get wet. But hey, I think we can go home and take a warm shower when it's all done. So it's all good. Good night.